GE. About to play Gordell, Chargers versus Jets. Oh, it's been a while since I've played coming off the bye week. So I might be a little rusty to start off here. Some key points I'm looking at, playing Gordell last season was, he had a good outside running game. Watch Keenan Allen. I'm comfortable with Lattimore being one-on-one with his other wide receiver, I believe is Christian Kirk. So
from the stadium that hosted
that's the game plan right now.
Back in 2014, there's
he'll throw a lot of one-on-ones up if he doesn't see anything else open, so watch out for that.
The fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in
so here we go.
A moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the New York Jets.
Still in my bedroom setup right now.
Over the end line.
I'll probably stay in this setup for a little while until everything gets back to normal. So right now I'm 1-0 in this setup. I'm 2-1 on the season. Early on in the season though.
Rosen on 1st and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. There to stop him, Terrell Edmunds.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Rosen. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45
that's not bad.
before
I messed up
going
on
out.
that one. I should have played my
Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
He would have thrown it deep to Keenan Allen there. That's my bad. I messed that one up. I gotta also make my substitutions here. Two for two with Josh Rosen. That's the weak part of his game. I gotta take advantage of that. Let's go. I gotta make my substitutions. I gotta stop forgetting to do that.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll try the left side. Swift. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there.
Outside running game, like I said.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside.
Loves that outside
running
perimeter,
but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rosen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis, no jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be two guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. From the gun, it's Rosen. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Rosen. This short throw caught by Goddard. A gain of 6 there on first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
To throw again on second down. Rosen forced out to his left. He'll run it, and he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check. Man on that.
From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Rosen to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the
should have known when he had a tight end on the left side.
Now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Looking at his little special moves, so I know where I can run to, who can I attack.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's try to take this nice and easy. Some smart plays here.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the
first down here.
stats. Throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yardage.
Okay.
Watch the screen. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Hey, lady. Flare.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Sponge! No! Rush in!
Again, Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And tackled down after a gain
Shift on
of
the
3.
Kelsey
Leaves
deep.
him with 1 yard to
And
go
open.
on third down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Check 43. Jim. Away.
3rd and 2, Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Bell with a first down carry there as he'll get about 4 out of that. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Let's get Bell
I call
going.
that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
Let's
A
get
very
Bell
solid
going
gain
here.
on that play.
Play some bully ball. Everybody else loves to play.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And an alley to run.
He gone.
20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7
Trying to play
here.
smart football now.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And that one results in 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we
missed
see,
tackle by me.
we're
That was
pretty,
horrible.
excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Thank you.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's his weakness.
Picked off at the 24. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The
Man
last
coverage.
possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things.
Man
They
coverage,
got
he's
it.
got to
They've
guard
got
Bell.
momentum.
Kelsey be
I know
open
they're
in the
eager to
middle.
get out there and put it on display.
No, it's not man coverage.
That's complete. It's Bell. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That was good. No, he hit it.
I think the
That was
best
good
offenses
little,
love to get the ball to their running backs in open space
tricked me a
because
bit, but
they have the ability
still
to
got the
make
conversion.
people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if
And
you
of
do
course
that
you
throughout
got
the
Bell
game,
with his stiff arm.
after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
Now it's man coverage for sure.
Check the backer, check the backer. Yo, lady.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. It's Kelsey on the ground. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Darnold going to lead the offense
I
up
just don't
first
feel like
and
it's a
10.
good matchup for
And
him
he's
because
completed
he
all 7 of his
continuously
passes
tries
thus far.
to give me a 4-man rush,
Kill, kill, kill.
and it's just,
Check, 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 check. Watch this.
ah,
Kill, kill,
come on.
kill.
Oh, you can't.
And with the play clock at
I
3,
can't get
we'll
it
get
to
a signal and a
Bosa on
timeout
that
on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I tried to do the double team to Bosa,
Back-to-back
just
good
they wouldn't
plays
let
have
me.
them on the move on first down.
There we go.
Check 99. Check 99. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Darnold from the gun. Caught here by Bell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Here we go, son.
These two teams all tied after 1.
Gotta get my rookie running back involved a little bit here too. That's a blitz coming.
Kill, 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 kill. Hey, man,
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold, complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
You gotta hide your coverages when you play against me. It's just, I mean, I got a couple options, but that's the biggest key. You gotta hide your coverages.
Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing
Looks
the
like
ball
a
to
nickel
start the
blitz
drive.
there.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Early down
I
stuff
would have had
this
Bell
offense in a
open too on that little
position. We know that
pass.
securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hubbard should be open. That's a linebacker on him.
Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
See if I can get Herndon out there, but we'll see because Kelsey's crossing the middle.
Play action. It's Darnold.
Oh, Kelsey's wide
The
open.
tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
That was a quick, easy adjustment there.
Of a successful catch and a completion of a play.
Came in the defense I was exactly hoping for.
The run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Just had one man to beat.
After the
Touchdown.
To kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I might throw some deep passes on the next drive.
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Hard. Check. Fresno.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Rosen.
There was something controlling me there.
And past the 40,
I tried hitting the corner, but he drifted towards the
16
right.
yards is the pickup
That was
there
weird.
and a first down for L.A.
First down, Los Angeles.
I knew what I wanted to play,
Rosen
but
now 7 of 10
wasn't
here in
letting
this
me play
first
it.
half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Mike 96.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down, Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
53 to Mike. 50. Hey, box truck. Watch the blood.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Allen, the intended receiver.
that was another easy one to read.
Back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We're gonna set. Watching you five. Hey, I'm coming.
A play fake, and it's Darnold.
Oh, that would have been a great catch.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it
He would
in.
have caught that if Derwin James wasn't directly behind him.
2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Under 10.
Bell. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Back to throw, Darnold. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And they will move up by 10 now.
Could have stopped and thrown it once he started charging at me, but
and has to be a nice
I didn't take
feeling.
the
Right
chance.
when he left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on
obviously
defense.
Donald's not the quickest neither, so
This fielded at the 2.
just didn't want to take the
They'll
chance.
bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's got some space here. And he gets all the
That's
way
all
down
on
to
me.
the 30-yard line.
all those yards were all on me.
A big play there on the catch and run.
Oh my gosh.
49 yards.
What's wrong with me?
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
I'm gonna run you over. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Alert, alert, alert. 53, come on. 53. Check 53. Hey, Alpha. Championships, baby. Check. 53.
Now it's Rosen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Mack Wilson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Give to Cook out of the gun. And an alley to run. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Oh. Stay there. Oh, okay.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Alert, alert, alert.
Play action here with Rosen. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The kick by Joseph is good. And they're back within a touchdown.
Scored this touchdown right here.
It's 17-10. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like...
Gotta get that rookie running back going, though.
That was a
He doesn't
nice
play
one.
too
Doesn't
much.
matter.
So.
I don't care
Gotta
what
get,
level you hit,
have to get
they
him
go
going.
through.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Damn it.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. Got some room at the 30.
Holding? Yeah.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. After the penalty, it's Bell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Mike outside. Check 55. Mike. Rip right. Rip right.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Darnold on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold, and the pressure gets to him again. Joey Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
And there goes this half.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Bosa.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Tick, 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 tick.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half.
31-14.
And they will not get a chance to return this
Gotta
one
keep
as
track
it's
of him and
through the end
Primo.
zone for a touchback.
His Patriots. So those are the two guys I have to look out for in my division, really.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll go again with Bell. It's a 6-yard run, leaves them with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Oh, too bad, Bosa. No more X Factor for you.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 37.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Off of play action, Darnold. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Get out the field, defense.
To the air again, Darnold.
Pressure
now,
damn it.
And he goes down.
Going deep.
Joey Bosa in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Try double team.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I should have just took the check down to Kelsey.
On the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see
Get mad when I make mistakes.
Gives them a little bit of leeway to play
Should
with
play
when they're
better
on
than
the
that.
field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot.
Yeah, not in that middle.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 2nd and 12, Rosen. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
He's double
It'll be a
teamed.
pickup of 16.
That was a bad pass.
And
You
a
had
Charger
Kirk wide
first.
open in the middle, too.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Rosen on 1st and 10. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
It was that one-on-one
despite the
long throw he
scoreline,
loves.
I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. 2nd and 10. It's Rosen again, setting up the screen for Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Let's see if I can get a deep pass here.
Almost
That's what I'm
start to take
looking
them for
for.
granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can
blocking
put 6
Rucker.
on the board here. We'll see.
Got a few guys
Pick
open
up
there.
26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right there in the middle, 55. Get him, get him, get him.
Get them.
Looking left side, he's got him in.
Didn't break that
It's
tackle.
Hubbard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Trying to make smart plays, make some smart reads here. He's changing up his defense a lot now.
The shotgun snap
First
for
down.
Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 36.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so
I
either.
think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter, because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Darnold to throw again. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute
Try to get
bullet.
this touchdown right here.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Okay.
Throwing again is Darnold. His
First
pass
down
caught
at least.
at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Man, 80. Check 55 to mine. Check 55.
Again, Darnold. Herndon hauls it in for the Jet touchdown.
Good job. Good job.
Chris Herndon.
His guy, well, there should be some emo in the chat on that one. There's definitely gonna be emo in the chat on that one.
First touchdown on the year. And the Jets will
man, hold on
extend
here.
their
I gotta
lead.
enter this phone
Catanzaro
call.
now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Just had to answer the phone for my wife. She just gave me a quick buzz.
That first down completion only netted him 3.
Let's see.
Second
What am I
and
looking
7.
for here? Deep pass. I'm gonna double cover Keenan Allen here. Oh, he's coming across. He might drop back in the corner route.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Nope, coming over there.
His throw
Oh, that's
incomplete.
it's 1-on-1 over there all day.
Receiver. And now it's 3rd
Oh, I
down.
didn't even notice he switched Keenan Allen and Christian Kirk on that one.
Opportunity to change momentum.
He can have that. He'll have that all game long, one-on-one coverage.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
He didn't switch it back. That was only for that one play.
They come up on 3rd down.
53 mine. Check 53 mine. Hey, here we go. Ready?
From the gun,
Go
Gordon.
deep.
And that will be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says
For the most part, this one should be over. I got to get my rookie running back some carries. So
That's absolutely a great
as long as I
corner
don't
punt.
blow it
Someone's
myself.
put some time in working on that, hasn't
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Back now here on EA Sports.
first down.
It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get
10 more
set to
minutes
begin
left.
quarter number 4.
Cover 2. Should I kill him? No. Damn. Alright, I'm just gonna call the play, whatever.
A first down throw, Darnold.
Oh,
Incomplete.
shit just went down.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Oh, good defense.
Well, here's a second down throw that's knocked away
Good
and
defense.
incomplete. Right there on the coverage to knock that ball away was Mike Hughes.
Well, the secondary's really struggled
Mike
today,
who?
but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Just get a first
The
down
Jets
here.
on third down.
Nothing
They've
crazy.
had good success. 5
Gotta
for 8
watch
to this point. This is
Bosa
3rd and
coming
10.
off the edge. I'll keep Bell in case he's in the zone so I could go on the flood scheme here.
Darnold from the gun.
First down.
He's got his man, Boyd. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about
Fantasy
right now.
points and getting their numbers. Man, the Jets better not trade Adams tonight. I'm be pissed.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up
I'm
on
gonna be
first and
pissed
10.
if we trade Adams.
This is Bell.
Oh.
And he's going to burn his way
And
forward.
Bell breaks
to
every
the
tackle.
48. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him
Every
with a
single
second and
tackle.
2. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success
just
on
not
the ground
fair.
like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill.
Uh-oh. Ooh,
He'll be brought
so he got
down
them
at the 48-yard line.
the right animation.
4 yards the pickup, first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. First down, and it's Hill again.
Ooh.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Dang, Stone Cold's 4-1.
Last run good for 2. Here's
Oh, man.
2nd and 8.
It's kind of crazy there. He might give Big a run for his money for the first time.
Here's Darnold. They set up the screen to Hill.
Oh,
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the
I think
41.
he's trying to strip, so
In order for a
he's
screen
missing a lot of
pass to break
tackles.
big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The Jets on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time it's 3rd and 3. Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon.
That's a
And he
pass.
gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues.
And the
chains
dead eye
move
is just
again.
killer. You can place that pass wherever you want to. Behind, front.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 11.
Wherever you want to
and
throw that
Jets first
pass.
down.
He's still rumbling, isn't
can
he?
with all the
Still
dead eyes.
fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I
Solo
both
plays.
know, well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
HD slam. And then you add the fearless. The pass rush just doesn't matter.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Being strong up the middle is imperative. I don't care what your sport, but in football, when you've got a D tackle who can contribute not only to occupying bodies, but also making plays on the ball carrier, that's when you have the cornerstone of a solid run defense.
Here's Hill one more time.
My goodness.
And the
That thing was
reinforcements come in as
all
they're gonna
clogged
stop
up.
him behind the line.
That was
That backs him
that
up
had to be a
1
pass
yard and
commit.
brings up third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to
I
move
want
the
to
ball.
call.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that
Usually
effort.
after an
Yeah,
interception
bring
here,
7,
just
8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
throwing
This
shit up.
offense 2 for
But
2
we'll
on
see.
third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. Now it's Darnold.
Nope.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And it's complete to Kelsey. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Hill. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
We're going to set it. Watching it. Red 80. Tackle. Red 80.
To throw is Darnold. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the lead is now 24. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Gordon. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards.
That baby come in a second ago. Trying to get changed.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
So Keenan Allen on the other side.
From the gun, Gordon. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. 2 yards that time. A stark
inflection go
contrast
down.
from the big chunk on the previous
Game's
drive.
over. No more email, kid.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Like streaks. In this scenario. I don't know. Outside linebacker shouldn't switch.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
Pick out the outside pass,
and let's see
and
what
I'll
they've
control
come
the
up with
middle.
offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, good,
And he's in for
good
a
play.
Charger touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on the year.
He had that
And the
open all
Chargers are
game.
able to close the
Lattimore was
gap just a
1-1
bit.
all game long. That was a perfect
His
pass.
first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, and make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
53 to Mike.
Back to throw again. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting
Call
sacked.
timeout.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
I'll do one run, and
fielded at
if
the
you don't call
2.
timeout, I'll meet it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this
I'll need
point.
it.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous
game,
run, good for
Cordell.
9.
Good
Here's
game.
2nd and a yard. And they take a knee.
So we're 3-1 on the season. I believe we're in first place. I know Insano was on the bottom. He's 3-2. I don't know what Primo's record is. He's probably the only one that could be tied with me, and then the Bills is the Bills right now. So yeah, not much to comment on that one.
And they'll indeed take
Other
a
than
knee.
this, the draft is tonight. Hopefully the Jets get... I don't even know who I want the Jets to have tonight. We need so many pieces. Corner. We need an edge rusher. We need a lineman. We need a wide receiver now. Actually, we need a wide receiver before anyway. But man, so many holes to fill for the Jets, dude. Hopefully, maybe they could just trade back and get multiple pieces is really what we need. If not, I want a corner, just for Madden purposes, but okay. Alright guys, later 220.
They were not at a premium. They were pretty easy
Check
to
you guys
come
out in the
by.
chat.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.